I remember when I took my first job as an assistant professor in a university, and the first meeting that happened with the dean. The dean was an ex-professor from JNU, University, and she gathered all the faculty members in a meeting. During the meeting, she asked all the faculty members what we have been teaching in our respective classes. I too was questioned, and as I was teaching in the Department of Pharmacy and Science, I replied her the same. Immediately, she pointed out the way I pronounced the word pharmacy, and for the next 10 or 20 minutes, she insulted me in front of all the faculty members. She boasted that the teachers of JNU are like this and that, and see where you stand. She boasted her college degrees and doctorates that she had acquired from London. And then again, she went on to make the fun of my origin, that you all Punjabis have a problem with English. If you Punjabis have to pronounce the letter S, you pronounce it as S. Being a fresher, I could not revert her in that situation. But one thing I immediately realized that there is some sort of binary opposition is going around the different universities. If you are a student or a teacher from JNU, DU or Jamia Islamia, then you automatically become superior, while the rest of the teachers and students of India becomes inferior to you. You become intelligent while we become dumb. You become intellectual while we become nonsense. You become superior while we become inferior. Even the dean went on to make the fun of the university from where I did my post-graduation, and that is Indira Gandhi National Open University. Moreover, I experienced the worst part of becoming a teacher is to face the politics that happens among the faculty members. In fact, in English literature, we have a whole new genre dedicated to the teachers, and that is known as adjunct novel. The way we have genres like college romance, thriller, crime fiction, sci-fi, detective novels, so on and so forth. In the same way, we have a genre called adjunct novels. This particular kind of genre, adjunct novels, defined as it has marginalized characters who are underpaid faculty, and their position exposes them to uncertainty, deprivation, and anxiety rather than protecting them from it. It is not me who is saying that the profession of teaching is as such, but many people before me had said it earlier. I never expected that the so-called deans and assistant professors graduated from the London and other Occident universities will forget the basic human character, and that is humility. Instead of encouraging me to work on my teaching skills, she went on to grab the attention of all the faculty members sitting in the meeting. Apart from that, I think she had not studied well enough in London, as there is no such thing in linguistics called lack of pronunciation. If she had ever studied linguistics in her post-graduation or graduation, she would have understood that there is nothing called lack of pronunciation, but lack of sounds in the region where I was born. In Punjab, we don't pronounce the word school as school, but school. Similarly, we call bullet as bult. And if you take the people from Bihar, they have lack of sounds that are related to the word sh. For instance, if you ask them to speak Shah Rukh Khan, they speak Sarukh Khan. If you ask them to speak Shamsher, they speak Samsher. It is not about Indian languages, but also goes same with the foreign languages. If you ask a foreigner to speak the word Tamil, he will pronounce it as Tamil, because in English it is difficult to speak the. That is why they pronounce it as t. Because in English it is difficult to pronounce the word starting from the. Instead of speaking the, they pronounce it as t. It is simply because of the fact that the retroflex sounds and dental sounds produced by the foreigners are different as compared to the sounds that are produced by Indians. If an Indian has a different style of pronouncing a word, then it is not lack of pronunciation but lack of sounds. In English literature, we call it as nativization of English language. Coming back to my actual point of discussion, it is requested from English literature students and teachers from DU, JNU and Jamia Islamia University to avoid creating binary opposition in the country. It's good that you graduated from foreign universities and government universities, but it does not give you right to treat freshers or English students from other universities in such a way that they start hating the subject English literature. Yes, I know that everyone is not same, and there are teachers from JNU or DU who are humble, ground to earth, and spend maximum amount of their time in reading books. In fact, I love such a company who spend maximum amount of their time in reading novels and books, because it is the only luxury we all teachers shares. Moreover, who I am to blame anyone? I can only request to avoid comparing yourself with other teachers and students from the rest of the universities. The condition of education in India is already worst, and particularly English education in India. Students have lost their interest in reading books, magazines, newspapers, etc. They roam around the internet, spending their time in useless applications and social media. No research work, no publications from English literature student, no enthusiasm, nothing at all. I request the English literature teachers to stop the blame game and politics. Together we can inspire and encourage to make our nation reach the heights in the subject English literature. And with this, I come to the end of my note. That's it for this video. Thank you.